So for day 2, what are you guys doing to get through the swamp? Are you using the same approach, or do you want to do something different as far as blazing a path and overcoming the negativity of the swamp, the negative aspects?
Well, I would say I have some hemp and rope. We could tie it to each other, so if one gets stuck or lost, we can easily help him.
Nice idea.
Okay, so we've got rope. That would be a sleight of hand check for good knot work, rolling, tying knots.
Who can tie knots? Mela, are you good at tying knots?
Yes, Maylil is
Very
good at
good.
tying
Good.
knots. All
I have
right.
some rope also. Yeah. So we have 2 rope.
So you guys are all tied together. You feel secure that nobody's going to get lost or fall into quicksand or something like that. So Maylil has answered some of the problems. What's Holrig and Rowan contributing?
I will
Well,
cast.
I'm still checking the pass in front for its depth and if it's passable.
Okay. You can roll athletics again for trailblazing. And Holrig, how did you want to apply comprehend languages?
I will see if I can hear something in Orcish. So I think I need a perception check.
Sure. All right, so you guys don't have any problems with the swamp still. On day 2, it's getting late in the afternoon, like 5 p.m. The sun is starting to sink. You're not quite thinking about setting up camp just yet, but you do hear, Holrig, the sound of voices ahead. Now, you guys are still on this path. It's not like it was a manufactured path, it's more like it's been worn through travel. Other denizens of the swamp.
Can
So,
I understand the language?
yes. The voices that you got, Maylil and Rowan, you're hearing them. Holrig, you would hear as well, but you're able to understand the words. They're sibilant voices, so it's like you'd extend your s sounds, kind of hissing in tone. You see a wagon overturned on its side in the muck. It looks like it has not been there very long because the swamp reclaims everything within weeks. And you see or hear 3 figures on the other side of that wagon, and they're talking in conversational tones, and their speech is very simple. It's like this good, this bad, and it seems like they're rummaging inside the cart on the other side.
Okay. Guys, do you see those figures up there? It seems they're rummaging through things, through the things on the cart. I think they might be some villagers of sorts, or maybe bandits. Who knows? They keep hissing, and
I just see a cart.
Make Maylil and Rowan make perception checks now that Holrig has called your attention to it. Yep. Maylil, from your perch up in the tree, you are able to see that these creatures are scaly skinned, they're green, they have tails, but otherwise are humanoid. 2 arms, 2 legs, that sort of thing.
Do you know what race that is or monster?
Roll a nature check.
Well,
You
Hurrik,
do.
I just hear hissing. Can you understand them?
sort of. They're kind of checking on the goods and trying to understand if something good or not to take. The question is if they, the goods are theirs or not, and I think not.
Should we approach them peacefully?
And quietly.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys, and
Do you remember the approach we used by the farm, with you hiding behind me, making all the noise, and that could be a fine strategy.
Did Melil know who they are? Or
Maylil knows that these are lizard folk. They are natural denizens of the swamp, like they live here. I'm going to flash some of their pictures up. They tend to be very territorial, and they are cold-blooded, both physically and kind of emotionally. They look at everything as purely logic and utilitarian. They don't let emotion really cloud their judgment. And so they tend not to have a very advanced culture, or civilization, I should say, like technology. And so you guys are here. Maylil, I've got you in the tree. Rowan and Holrig on the road. And then here's the overturned cart with the 3 lizard folk rummaging through it.
you can see from up here that they are the swamp lizard folk, and if I remember correctly, you could speak with them, but they may not answer positively if they feel that we are moving on their territory. So
Well said.
We are just passing by, so we mean no trouble. But you stay hidden just in case.
Can I move this log?
Yeah.
Like over here to make an improvised bridge?
Sure.
Guess.
You easily wrestle a log to bridge right here so that Holrig can cross, if that was your intent.
Yeah. Is there another nearby?
There are quite a lot of logs. The next one is pretty close to those lizard men, though.
Yeah, they would notice me if I would grab this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Well, yeah, maybe.
have we decided if we want to approach them or go around them?
Well, I would say that it would be best if, like, Holrig would stay in the back, and I check out if they are, like, harmful.
Yeah, but you can't understand them. I can. I can talk and try to solve things, and so we can cross the bridge peacefully. But
Can you cast that on me? The comprehend languages?
No.
No, it's only self, right?
Yeah,
dang it.
it's kind of selfish.
And it does not allow you to speak that language either, does it? It only lets you understand it.
Yeah.
I was just reading it.
We might just walk by as if nothing would happen.
Yeah.
If we can't talk either, I mean, let's just face it. I mean, we need to pass there.
Yeah,
the only bridge is where they're at, and I can't see. Well, there might be a way, but we need to pass on. we need to be quite stealth.
Well, we killed some orcs, some zombies. What do we care about 3 lizards? We can just pass by, and if they reveal that they killed some trawlers to gain those things, well, then I will show them some real Lathander justice.
Well then, just move ahead, right?
Perhaps they know about the orcs also.
All right. Right about there, Rowan. You come around the side of that log. Their attention was entirely on the wagon, so this one looks up. It immediately hisses and drops into a like a combat-ready crouch with its spear pointed out towards you. Holrig, you can hear what it's saying is, "Shit, look, friends, something approaches."
I'm just holding my weapon normally, not in offensive
Uh,
mode. I'm just
No sudden
take
moves.
another step.
All right, this one circles around to this side of the wagon, and this one leaps on top of the wagon. They all have their spears and weapons out, and they're hissing at you menacingly with their tails whipping back and forth.
I'm just kind of ignoring him. Continue my travel. Do I see
to the breach?
something at the wagon? Is there anything like noticeable now?
Yeah, Rowan, you see that there is a symbol painted onto the side of the wagon. I don't have a good reference to show you what it looks like, but it's not one that you've seen before, and it does not look like something that lizard folk would do. Like they wouldn't even understand what paint is. So presumably that's not their wagon. And Holrig, you can hear them saying to one another, "Do we kill it?" And another one says, "They look like pig flesh. We should eat them." And you can see they're kind of licking their lips, showing sharp teeth, but they have not made a hostile move yet.
Okay. Hmm.
Any blood on the wagon or corpses nearby? Or...
You do not see any signs like it looks like the wagon has a broken wheel. You don't see any corpses or blood. It doesn't look like there was a fight here.
So no corpses.
No.
What do they say, Eric?
Well, they seem to find us very tasty.
Well, should I ask my blade if it finds them tasty as well?
Well, no, not this time. Try the peaceful way.
If you, yeah, he, when you step close to him, Rowan, he goes to stab you. So we can just go ahead. Everybody is ready. Nobody is, like, readied. Since everybody is readied, it's just straight initiative. But he does, if you step adjacent to him, will stab.